Buzzer TV presents vintage game shows on Amazon.
8 is high. Deuce is low. Call it right and win the dough on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Ann. Stay here for a moment, if you will, Ann. Thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks, the game of decisions. I hope you were with us a couple of weeks ago. We had a nice lady on, Mrs. Pat Bueno, and Pat did very well, and she won a lot of money. Her child wanted to watch the show, but of course we're on in the morning and didn't get a chance to. Of course, they're in school. The teacher allowed the children to watch the show and then to write a letter to Mrs. Bueno about being on the show. Made it a project, which was nice. And they brought the mail down to us, and here's one. This is from Mrs. Bueno's child. It says, to Mrs. Bueno, the Card Shark, and you see that? It looks like she's trying to chew me up every time I turned over the wrong card. And all the letters are delightful, but let me read just one to you. One child wrote, Dear Mrs. Bueno, I'm happy that you won $9,800. I'm glad you won luggage, glasses, and a pressure cooker. If you go on a vacation, go to Miami. Your friend, Michelle. We thank the kids for writing in. That's very nice. Thank you, too, those of you who have written into the show. We are new. We're having fun. I do hope you're having fun watching us, and we're very grateful to hear from you. If you're with us yesterday, you know that we finished up with a gentleman winning the championship. We're going to go to the money cards, and I hope he's going to make a lot of money. And we'll bring him out right now, our champion, Victor McFarland. Hello, Victor.
Oh, thank you.
Won't you remind us about yourself?
Oh, I'm a third-year law student at UCLA.
That's terrific. That's very hard, being in law school. How are you doing in the grades?
Oh, not too badly.
You ready to make some money?
Oh, I'm ready to make a lot of money.
Okay, let's do it. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Victor? Now, you won $200 in winning the match. That, of course, is yours to keep. We're going to give you new money to play with, and this time you're going to bet that money. We'll start you on the bottom line with $200. Bet that as you wish with these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. And again, it's your decision how you bet it. $50 minimum bets until you get to that top card, the big bet. And there you must bet at least half the money. Good luck. It's a lot of money up there. Let's see you take it all the way. $200 to start with, and we'll give you a choice of 2 base cards. Your first base card is a queen.
Right.
Want to play that? You got $200, you've got a queen, Victor. What's your bet on this card?
I'm going to keep that card, and then I'm going to bet it all, and it's lower.
I remember lower. Remember, it's another queen you lose. It must
Right.
be lower than a queen. $200 right off the bat, lower than a queen. Yes, it's a 7. $400 now, and a 7, Victor.
Jim, I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to bet $50. That is higher.
All right, let's try to improve the card. $50, higher than a 7. That's a 6. Good instincts there, Victor. $350 and a 6, a little bit better card.
So I'm going to bet $150. That is higher.
Ooh, you're really jumping up there with the bet. $150, higher than a 6. A
All
jack.
right.
You must have felt something because it worked out. You've got $500. We're going to move the jack up and add another $200 of betting money. Victor, you now have $700 and a jack.
I'm going to bet $400. That is lower.
Big bet, $400, lower than a jack. Oh, no, it's a queen. But you're still in it. You've got $300 and 3 cards to go with a queen.
Jim, I'm going to bet it all. That is lower.
All right, let's go now. $300, lower than a queen. A jack.
All right.
I saw that face card. I got a little bit nervous. $600 with a jack, Victor.
I'm going to bet $400. That is lower.
Lower. Let's make it much lower for that big bet. $400 lower. Oh, no! I've never seen that many big cards. You're down to $200, but you've got an ace. You've got to bet at least $100. You can bet more. You got a great card there, and you've got
I'll bet it all.
$200.
That is lower, Jim.
All right, let's go for it. $400 if you make this. Lower than an ace? Yeah, good. It's about time. $400. About time you got one ahead right there for you, Victor. Come on down here with me. You got tough cards.
You're right, I did. Maybe next time we'll be lucky.
Well, if you win, you'll be back. He's got $600, and he'll be meeting a new challenger right after this commercial message. That's tough. A lot of face card. Victor, you ready to meet a new challenger?
I sure am.
Then let's open the board and get to the cards. And as we open up the board, Janice and Ann will start loading in the cards for our next match. 2 brand new decks of cards. While they're doing that, we'll meet our next challenger on Card Sharks. Hello, Ava. Ava, is it Sabo?
Sabo,
Sabo,
right.
nice to meet you,
Nice
Ava.
to meet you too.
Won't you tell us about yourself?
Okay, well, I was born in Budapest, Hungary, and I live in Southern California for 5 years. I love every minute of it. I love United States, and particularly Nevada, Las Vegas. I love to gamble.
Particularly whom?
Las Vegas.
And where was Las Vegas in?
Nevada?
Oh, Nevada.
Right.
Oh, you have a delightful accent.
thank you.
It sounds lovely. Good to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Good luck in the match. And each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go on the air in front of those ever-present standards of practices people. And the upper cards, the red cards, will be played by Victor. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Ava. And the object of the game is to work your way across the board, predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, however, you have to answer a high-low toss-up question. They're all based on a poll of 100 people, and they test your ability to judge human nature. So, we'll start with a question to you, Victor. We asked 100 married women across the United States, which would upset you more, discovering your husband had lost his job or discovering he had had an affair? How many women said they'd be more upset to discover their husband just had an affair?
That they'd be more disappointed to discover the husband had an affair?
Yes. How many said they'd be more upset to discover the husband had an affair than lost his job?
Well, I think it's still money that makes the world go round, and the affairs can be worked out, but a job, that's kind of difficult. So I would say 25.
Well, listen, Victor's in law school now. He's not making a lot of money. That's the way he thinks. He says that 25 of the 100 said they'd be more upset to discover that their husband had had an affair. Either higher or lower?
Well, I definitely have to say it's higher.
You say higher.
Yes, no question about it.
Is that the woman's point of view, Ava?
That's right.
Well, if it is higher, you go to the board first. If not, it'll be Victor. The actual number of women who said they'd be more upset if their husbands had an affair is 78. Very much higher, Ava. Yeah. So, Ava, we'll look at your base card. You won the high-low toss-up question. You have the right to change this if you'd like. You have a 5. You want to play it?
I would like to change it.
We're going to change it.
Yes.
That's a surprise. That's not a bad card. Let's see if we change it for the better. You must play another 5. Okay.
Well,
Higher
I
or
go
lower?
on. The next one is higher.
And remember, if it's another 5 you lose, it must be higher than a 5. It's a 7. It is higher.
Nice.
You can freeze or you can continue. Your decision.
I'm going on. I say the next one is higher.
Higher than a 7. Risking these cards, it is an ace. Very much higher. Now remember, you've got 2 cards to protect now. You'd lose them all if you make a mistake. What are you going to do?
I go on and I say the next one is lower.
Lower than an ace. A 6. Now you've got a big decision. 1 card to go, but you could lose all of them.
I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze it. And we'll move the freeze bar over. She needs just 1 card, and you've kept Victor away from his cards. We play the best 2 out of 3. The winner of each game, $100. The winner of the match, on to the money cards. Ava, we asked 100 people in a previous studio audience, if a doctor could tell you exactly how long you will live, would you want to know? How many people said they would want to know?
But personally, I really wouldn't want to know. I just love to be happy. And I
Good
believe maybe 20.
20.
Right.
20 out of 100 would like to know how long they have, Victor. Higher or
Now,
lower?
if it was me, I would want to know, at least for estate planning purposes. I would say it's higher.
Hey, Victor, I think you already graduated law school. You got higher. The actual number of people who said they would want to know exactly how long they will live is 46. It's higher, Victor. 46, and they were probably all lawyers and accountants, too, Victor. We'll look at your base card. It is a 5. Do you want it?
Oh, I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 2. Ooh, it's not higher, and that gives Ava a chance to play off the 6. You can't change it, Ava. Call this card.
Okay. I would like to change it.
No, you can't change it. You did not win the
Okay.
question. You must play the 6. Call that.
Okay. It's going to be higher.
If this is higher, you've won the first game in the match. It is an 8. It is higher. Ava's won the first game and $100. Congratulations. Congratulations. Victor, you can make a comeback. We'll see if you can right after we take time out for this commercial message. Janice, clear the board, please. And our challenger, Ava, has the first game of the match in $100. And we will load in the cards now, Janice, if you will, for the next game. Same 2 decks of cards, and these are the next cards off the top of the deck. Victor, question to you. We polled 100 married women across the country and asked them, did your husband get down on one knee when he proposed? You always think of that as a classic. How many women said yes?
Oh, I think that's from a bygone age. I would say maybe 15.
15 out of 100 got down on one knee and proposed, Ava. Higher or lower?
Well, I sure hope that it will be higher. Because my boyfriend proposed me that way and I sure loved it. But I still didn't marry him.
Oh, you didn't marry him anyway? Oh. Do you think if he had proposed any other way, you would have married him?
No, but it was a nice try.
Okay. The actual number of married women who said their husband had proposed on one knee is 2. Not higher. Victor. All right. Victor, we'll look at your base card. You have a 5. Do you want it?
I had a problem with that 5 last time. I like to change it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're through about 2 of them. There can't be too many more in the deck. And we have a 7. Ooh, not a good change. We got to play this one.
I'm going to play it like I was playing the 5 higher.
Higher than a 7. It's
All
an
right.
ace. Very much higher.
I say the next card's going to be lower, Jim.
Lower than an ace. It's an 8.
Oh, I'm going to freeze.
Freezing it right there. Next question goes to you, Ava. We asked 100 millionaires. Would you go say yes if one of them asked you down on one knee?
No?
Oh. We asked 100 millionaires across the country, did you graduate from college? How many millionaires never graduated from college?
Well, I don't believe people need a college degree to make $1 million. So I would say 25.
25 never graduated from college. Millionaires, Victor, higher or lower?
I think most people are going to college nowadays, especially those coming from more affluent families. So I would say the numbers are lower.
You say lower than that. Thinking about the estate planning again, right?
Right.
The actual number of millionaires who never graduated from college is 29. It's not lower. Ava, that's a surprising number for the millionaires. Ava, your base card is a jack. You want it?
Okay. Yes. The next one is lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 3, very much lower.
I go on. The next one is higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 6.
I go on. I say the next one is higher.
Taking a risk with both of those cards and this one. Higher than a 6. A king. You got away with it. Now.
I go on. I say the next one is lower.
She's going to do it. If it's lower, she's going to be the new champion. Lower than a king for the win. No! Oh, you lose all 4 of them. And Abe, I saw you hesitating. Were you thinking of freezing there? Victor, a break for you. You must play off the 8 and call this one.
Oh, I'm going to say higher.
Higher than an 8. It's an
All right.
ace. Big break.
I said the next one is lower.
To tie up the match, lower than an ace. He did it. He tied it up 1-1. Clear the board, Janice, who will get set up for the tiebreaker. Ava, I could see you thinking for a moment, should I freeze, even though it's a king.
But it was a good card.
It was a good card, but you
very
took a
good
risk.
card.
You lost them all, so now we've got a tie. $100 each, and now the tiebreaker with just 3 questions and 3 cards up there as we slide over the bar. The first question goes to you, Victor. We asked 100 grade school teachers, do you think that the children of today are not disciplined enough by their parents? How many teachers said yes? Tough question.
That is a tough question. I still think most parents do a pretty good job, and they're pretty old-fashioned, so I would say only 35 said yes.
Victor says that 35 teachers said that the children are not disciplined enough by their parents. Higher or lower, Ava?
Well, I will go higher.
You say higher?
Higher, yes, definitely higher.
The actual number of grade school teachers who think children are not disciplined enough by their parents is 93. Very much higher, Ava. Wow. Boy, that says something. Ava will look at that all-important base card. You've got a 4. Do you want it?
Okay. I go on and I say the next one is higher.
Higher than a 4. It's a 9. Now, one card for the win, or you could lose both of them and give Victor a chance. What are you going to do?
I say the next one is lower.
Trying to win it lower than a 9? No! No! You took a chance with the middle card. It did not pay off. Victor, a free chance at his cards with an ace.
Yeah. I'll say the next one is lower, Jim.
Lower than an ace. It is a king.
Right.
Still a good card.
I'll say the next one is lower.
This will win the championship if it is lower. Yes, it's a 9, and Victor's done it again. Boy, great comeback, Victor. Congratulations. Ava, you played well.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're a delightful lady. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye. It was fun. A lot of fun.
Thank you so much. Victor, come on down here with me. You didn't do so well the last time, but this next time, what is this? See, the camera's there. You turn this way, Victor, so they can see you.
Hey, I am numb.
We'll be right back with the money cards right after this. Listen, Victor, if you're going to upstage me, I'm going to upstage you there. Okay. Victor, you didn't do so well the last money cards.
No, we're going to try and do better this time.
Let's do it. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Let's tear it up this time. Now then, Victor, once again, $200 in the game, yours to keep. New money to play with. This time you're going to bet it. $200 on the bottom line. And those 3 cards, when you move up to the second level, we get another 3 cards. And again, they're shuffled and cut. And when they shuffle them and cut them, they reseal them. And nobody even knows what deck it is, let alone what cards they are. Top card, the big bet, you have to bet at least half the money. Good luck. Here's $200. Now let's see if we can get a good start for you this time. Come on. We have a queen.
All right.
All right. Good card. You want to play it?
I am going to play it, Jim, and I'm going to bet the whole $200. That's
Right away.
lower.
Okay. $200 lower than a queen. Oh, no. This happened the last time, but you're not out of it because it's the bottom level. Remember that other $200. This queen moves up here, and we give you back that $200. There are still 4 cards to go, and it can still add up into the, it won't add up into the 5 figures, but you can get it up into the 4 figures. What's your bet here?
I'm going to do the same thing and bet the whole thing that it's lower.
All right. Let's see a deuce or a 3. $200 lower than a queen. Oh! I can't believe you with these money cards, Victor. That's terrible. Come on down here. That's awful. They don't work for you at all.
They don't like me over there for some reason.
Well, listen, you got another $200. You're inching up slowly. You're up to $800, Victor.
Third time's the charmer, right?
Okay. We'll find out if he can do it. Right now, we're going to take time out for this. We've got an audience in here getting the giggles, Victor. I don't know what's going on. Janice, if you will, start loading in the cards for the next match. For 2 brand new decks as we meet our next player on Card Sharks. Hello there, Lori Pollard. Hi, Lori. Won't you tell us about yourself?
I live in Bakersfield, California, and I work in an artificial kidney unit. In my spare time, I enjoy water skiing and snow skiing.
Good. Well, as we're delighted to have you here with us. You're a lovely young lady.
Thank you.
Good luck in the
Thank
match.
you.
You'll be playing the lower cards, the blue cards, while Victor, our champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. And the first question goes to you, Victor. We asked 100 women, have you ever been in love with more than one man at the same time? How many women said yes?
I believe most women can be in love with 5 men at the same time.
Yes.
So I would say 75.
75. He says 75 out of 100 say, yes, they could be in love with more than one. Lori, high or low?
I'm going to have to disagree with you, Victor. I think it's awfully hard to be in love with more than one woman at the same time. I'm going to say it's lower.
You say lower.
Yes.
The actual number of women who have been in love with more than one man at the same time is 54. It's lower. Lori. You get the first look at your base card, which is a 6. Do you want it?
I think I'll change it.
You'll change.
Yes.
Here's the next card, which is a 10.
Oh, that's better. I will say that the next card is lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 5.
Good. I will continue, and I'll say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 7.
I think I'll freeze right
You'll
there.
freeze it
Yes.
right there. We'll move the freeze bar over. That keeps Victor away from the cards. That's a very, very important thing. We often say that. And we're running out of time now with Lori in the first game needing 2 cards to win. Victor needs 4. And Victor, if you get back up there with the money cards again, you've got to do better.
I'm not having too much luck up there, am I?
No. Laura, do you think you'd have good luck if you get up there?
I think so. I'm a gambler at heart.
Oh.
Especially when it's not my money to start with.
That's a good way to feel. We'll be meeting these 2 nice people again the next time we meet, and I do hope you'll join us. We very much appreciate you joining us on Card Sharks. Thank you. Have a nice day. We'll see you next time.
A representative of the studio audience will receive Republic Traveler's checks, economical, safe, convenient, dependable, recognized, and accepted throughout the world, furnished by Republic of Texas Corporation. And some of our contestants will receive a True Test Waffle Maker and Grill from True Value Hardware stores, who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide, and a gift set from new improved Breck Shampoo. Now you can see, feel, and smell what new improved Breck Shampoo does for your hair, and a selection of Tenti products. The great new building set from Hasbro. With Tenti, it's a snap to be a better builder. And from Westclock, the smartly styled, compact, Big Ben, solid-state LED, digital AM, FM, instant-on clock radio. Westclock looks ahead in time. A Tally Industries company. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.